Hello and welcome to Herald TV's English News Bulletin with me, Orina. In a major decision, Town and Country Planning Board under Minister Viswajit Rane has decided to review over 1,700 cases approved under 16B of TCP Act. A committee will be constituted under the chairmanship of James Matthew and submit its report within 45 days. There is also a possibility that all the draft and final ODPs approved by government may be suspended. If there are major discrepancies and public objections, ODPs might be suspended. In another major decision, it was decided that files not approved within 21 or 45 days will be considered deemed approved.
TCP board decided to review over 1,500 cases approved under Section 16B of TCP Act. A committee will be constituted under the chairmanship of James Matthew and will submit its report within 45 days. Possibility that draft and final ODPs approved by the government may be suspended. TCP Minister Viswajit Rane has called for detailed presentation of the ODPs. A special board meeting will decide the fate of outline development plans. Powers granted to architects for up to 500 square meters land attestation, no need to go to TCP or PDA. Files not approved within 21 or 45 days will be considered approved.
Clear that I am here for a transparent governance model, and as a result of which we are now going to ensure that all the cases of 16B, last board, all these meetings which were held in the last 2-3 board meetings, we said we are not notifying the minutes, we are not notifying anything, we are just keeping everything on hold. All the cases taken will be on hold. All the cases that are there. Now many times people feel चड cases जाले पण आमकां कितें आमकां सारके ते स्टडी करचे पडटले कोर्ट नासल्या कारणान 16B चे केसीस चालूच उरतल्यो पण त्याच बरोबर सध्या पर्यंत आयज पर्यंत जे सगळे 16B चे मॅटर्स आयल्या they will be reviewed under a committee of Mr. James Matthew. He will be the chairman. CTP will be the convener, and within 45 days they will submit a report to the board. आमकां जर खंय दिसता खंय कितें चुकल्या, total provisional cases considered till date have been 1,431. Total final considered जे केल्या 250. हे सगळे केसेस आम्ही परत एकदा रिव्ह्यू घेतले.
Goa Governor P.S. Sridharan Pillai has said government appointments should be free from political interference. Goa Public Service Commission is appointed by the government, but it is not committed to the government. The appointments should be based on merit, and no person, whatever position he may hold, should interfere in appointments. Citizens should get justice in government appointments. Impartial justice should be done to the people, Governor said, while inaugurating the third-floor premises of the Goa Public Service Commission on Monday.
Goa Governor P.S. Sridharan Pillai has said government appointed should be free of political interference. Government appointments should be based on merit, says the Governor. No person, whatever position he may hold, should interfere in appointments, he said. GPSC appointed by the government but is not committed to the government.
The important thing to be noted is that BSc started because the aspirants, ordinary citizens, they will get justice in the appointments of governmental appointments, and for that purpose there is stipulations, and that stipulations are interpreted by courts also, especially Supreme Court and the various high courts. They interpreted under Article 142 of the Constitution of India. What is stated by ultimately by the Supreme Court is the law of the land. Nobody is expected to be above that. So the crux of PSC, whether it is UPSC or our state public service commission, impartial justice should be done to the people. And politics is concerned, because one party is ruling, other party opposition, and there of course elected governments have got its own vital role in every aspect. But PSC appointments are concerned, our appointment should be free from political interference, and that is why they are appointed by the government but they are not committed to the government. That's the basic concept. Merit is the only criterion, and no person is holding a whatever may be his position may not interfere in appointments. Here only limited appointments are with the PSC. I don't know, I have not taken any account with respect to details with respect to that aspect, but we will try. Now all facilities are there, very good office and other things are there. While I looking into all the faces, everybody is happy, and while presenting things, it is stated that through action we will have to prove our honesty.
Shagun Gowde for Herald TV.
Power Minister Ramkrishna Sudhin Davalikar has delivered a shock by saying that Goa is falling short of 125 to 150 megawatts of power. He also said if this power is not purchased from the open market, we will have to stop power to industries from 30th April. Sudhin said in every state there is load shedding. The Goa cabinet will decide whether to purchase power from the open market or not. Otherwise, we will have to stop power to industries, Sudhin said, and they will have to use generators.
Power Minister Ramkrishna Sudhin Davalikar says Goa is falling short of 125 to 150 megawatts of power. If this power is not purchased from the open market, we will have to stop power to industries from 30th April. Presently, industries are using power from generators at the rate of Rs 30 per unit, he said. How much power is to be purchased will be decided by Wednesday. The Goa cabinet will decide whether to purchase power from the open market or not, said Sudhin Davalikar. I have spoken to the Chief Minister for Financial Concurrence, he said.
गोंयांत जी पावर कमी आसा ती सादारण 125 मेगावॅट टू 150 मेगावॅट आनी ही पावर जर इंडस्ट्रियल युनिट जे गोंयांत आसा तांकां जर दिवना जाल्यार काही जे आस्थापनां आसा तांचे जनरेटर आसा आनी तांकां हीच पावर सादारण 30 रुपया पर युनिट पडटा. आतां 30 रुपया युनिटान पावर घेतल्या नंतर ही पावर तांकां परवडना आनी तांकां फॅक्टरी बंद करची पडटा. आनी ह्या खातीर टू कम ओवर द क्रायसीस वी हॅव डिसायडेड द डिसिजन मुख्यमंत्री कडेन फायल आज सांजची वतली. फाल्यां पर्यंत आमी डिसिजन घेतले आनी त्या डिसिजना नंतरूच आमी कितली पावर विकती घेतले कशी घेतले ते तुमकां सांगू शकता.
एडिशनल पावर घेवपाची
डेफिनेटली ते मुख्यमंत्र्या कडेन फायल केल्या नंतर ते फुडें आमकां कळटा.
ओपन मार्केटांतसून घेतले.
ओपन मार्केटांतल्यान घेवची पडटा.
ती कशी पडटली तुमकां?
ते आत्तां आमी कांय सांगू शकना. सगळ्यो गोश्टी तुमकां फाल्यां सांजे पर्यंत क्लियर जातल्यो. फाल्यां सांजच्यो क्लियर जाल्या नंतर ज्या दिसा कॅबिनेट आसा त्या दिसा जाय जाल्यार तुमकां हांव डिटेलीन दिता.
आनी उपरांत न्हू त्याच रेटीन ते इंडस्ट्रीक दितले काय?
नाही ताजेरूय हांव कांयच उलयना. हे सगळें फायनान्शियल डिसिजन आसा. वी रिक्वायर्ड अ फायनान्शियल कंकरन्स फ्रॉम फायनान्स मिनिस्टर. आय हॅव ऑलरेडी स्पोकन टू द चीफ मिनिस्टर ऑफ गोवा. He will also issue instruction to all the press stating that what we are doing.
नाही कितले
कारण ऑन कॅबिनेट आमचे आसा ह्याच्या दिसा त्या दिसा मुख्यमंत्री कॅबिनेटात पयलीं आसत किंवा कॅबिनेटात दिसा तुमकां
कितले एडिशनल फंड लागपाक शकता?
ना हांव तुमकां आतां कांयच सांगू शकना. आफ्टर फायनान्शियल कंकरन्स आय कॅन स्पोक.
कितल्यो फॅक्टरी इफेक्ट जाता?
ऑलमोस्ट सगळ्योच फॅक्टरी
सगळ्यो फॅक्टरी जाता गोंयचो बिझनेस. आतां तुमकां कोण गोवा
तारखेर पर्यंत जर आमी ते करूं ना जाल्यार सगळे जवळ जवळ इंडस्ट्रियल इस्टेट आसा पळय तांकां सगळे
गोवा स्मॉल स्केल इंडस्ट्री असोसिएशना बरोबर आज मिटींग घेतली.
स्केल लार्ज स्केल एवरीबडी वील गॉट.
Opposition leader Michael Lobo has charged that unwarranted statement was made by Chief Minister Sawant during the Holy Week. I want to tell him there is no conversion happening in Goa. He should show me in which church the conversion takes place. I will go with him. CM blurted out this may be to please his bosses, says opposition leader Michael Lobo.
Unwarranted statement by Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawant during Holy Week. There is no conversion happening in Goa, says Michael Lobo. Lobo challenges CM Sawant to show the church where conversion take place.
The statement it was unnecessary and unwarranted and at the wrong timing. When the Holy Week was going on of Monday, Thursday, Good Friday. तेन्नाच तेणें केला. So maybe he's trying to polarize the people of Goa, but people of Goa will never get polarized. We all have friends over here sitting, Hindus, Catholics, Muslims, सगळे Sikh, सगळे एक मतान रावतात आणि अक्रॉस रिलीजन आमी भोंवता. गणेशाक वयता, क्रिसमसाक येता, ईदाक वयता, सगळे. आनी म्हाका दिसता हें आमी चिंतपाक जाय आनी हें सांबाळून दवरपाक जाय. ताका कसली गरज पडली ती नको हांव. 20 MLAs आहा तेजे कडेन आनी पोलरायज तेजे भायर वचून करप म्हाका दिसता हें खंय तरी चुकीची गजाल आसा. आनी जेन्ना हांव ताका मेवतलो ताका हांव हें डिस्कसूय करतलो. आय वील डिस्कस वीथ हिम. इफ आय मीट हिम फॉर एनी फंक्शन ऑर आय वील डिस्कस. दिस इज नॉट द रायट थिंग वॉट ही हॅज डन फॉर अ स्टेट बीइंग द चीफ मिनिस्टर ऑफ द स्टेट एंड which has sent a wrong signal not only in Goa, across the nation and over the world. जे आमच्या गोंयान अशें केन्ना जावंक ना आनी जावचें न्हू म्हणून आमी सगळे गोंयकार एक रावपाची गरज आसा.
Do you feel he is trying to target one particular religious sect?
No, he is targeting everyone. In this he is targeting everyone.
So, do you think this is one step to bring anti-conversion bill in Goa?
There is no conversion happening in Goa. First of all, I want to tell him this. तेणें दाखोवचें म्हाका की कन्वर्जन मुगे चर्चीन जाता म्हणून. आय वील कम विथ हिम. तुमके स्वतेर कन्वर्जन चालू आहा दाखोवनी तेणें असो वाऱ्यार फार मारला मे बी टू प्लीज हीज बॉसीज ऑर समबडी लायक दॅट विच इज रॉंग. ही हॅज डिस्टर्ब द पीपल ऑफ गोवा बाय गिविंग सच अ wrong statement. It is not a right statement. It is a divisive statement. सारको डिवायड करपाचो स्टेटमेंट चलना तें. आमचे फ्रेंड सगळे आहा न्हू. तर तुमी सगळे पत्रकार भाव आहात, हिंदू आहा, क्रिस्तांव आहा, मुस्लीम आहा, सगळे तुमी एक मतान रावता, एक वांगडा बसून चाव पियेतात. एकामेकाक दुसऱ्या नदरेन पळोवंक जायना आमी. आनी गोवा स्टेट इज मेंट फॉर दॅट. हार्मनी आमचे भितर हार्मनी आहा. आमी सगळे इन्क्लुजीव, सगळे वांगडा रावतात आणि तसो स्टेटमेंट करप तेजे योग्य न्हू. आनी स्पेशली मुख्यमंत्री.
Prakash Gadikar for Herald TV.
Farmers, villagers, environmentalists continue to raise objection against ongoing work of pump house at Bailpar in Kasarwane village. On Monday, the group of villagers and like-minded people approached the Perne police asking the police to stop the work of the pump house considering the stop work order issued by the Kasarwane Panchayat. Villagers said that they are not against the government project. However, the government should take the people into confidence and should not take people for granted.
Farmers, villagers and environmentalists continue to raise objection against ongoing work of a pump house at Bailpar in Kasarwane village. Local group approached Perne police to stop the work after the stop work order was issued by the Kasarwane Panchayat. Villagers said that they are not against the government project. However, government should take the people into confidence.
So issue project ग्राम सभेक बीन काय डिस्कस जावना
ना काय डिस्कस जावना. तर डायरेक्टली तेंच्यांनी गव्हर्नमेंट प्रोजेक्ट म्हणून सांगला स्टार्ट केला म्हणटा ते. पण ते हेतूर हेंका विश्वासात पासून घेवंक ना. ते आमचे सरपंच बी तांकां विश्वासात घेवंक ना. तांकां कांयच कशें कितें सांगलें खबर ना. ते म्हणटात ते भाशेन जर सांगलेलें जाल्यार आमी पयलीं स्टॉप आमची मान्यताच नसतली अशें तेका.
सर्वसामान्य लोकांच्या पोटार पांय दवरून केल्लो विकास आमकां नाका. निसर्गाचो ऱ्हास करून विकास करतले जाल्यार ताका आमचो विरोध आसतलो. आमी गव्हर्नमेंटाक कसल्याच बाबतींत विरोध करिना. पण जे कितें करता ते लोकांक तुमी विश्वासात घेयनासतनाय करूंक सोदता ताका आमचो विरोध आसा. बैलपार हो एक इश्यू जालो उदकाचो. त्याच्या संबंधीत मोपा एअरपोर्टा पासून बाकीचे आनी कितलेशेच इश्यू उत्पन्न जावपाचे आहा. आनी लोकांक जर तुमी विश्वासात घेयनासतना जर करूंक सोदतले जाल्यार लोक मागीर ताका प्रत्येक प्रोजेक्टाक वापस करतले. तुमी लोकांक सांगा, आमकां सांगा सगळ्यांक की बाबा आमी अशें करूंक सोदता. तुमी आमकां सोडून घाल, लोकांक सर्वसामान्य लोकांक विश्वासान घेयात की बाबा हो प्रोजेक्ट तुमच्या फायद्याचो आसा. पटोवन दियात लोकांक.
आमचे जे फार्मर्स आसा ते बेलपार एरिया म्हणा कानेर एरिया ते ह्या प्रोजेक्ट खातीर सामके एफेक्ट जाल्ले आनी जातले फुडें. आतां तुमी म्हणटात की जो प्रोजेक्ट आतां जावपाचो आसा बेलपार तो अंडर कन्स्ट्रक्शन कन्स्ट्रक्शन चालू आहा. बट पंचायती गृहीत न धरता ह्यो कन्स्ट्रक्शन चालू आहा. पंचायतीच्या अगेन्स्ट एज पर द पंचायत राज एक्ट ऑफ 2019 no project should be bring to any area without the sign of the permission of the सरपंच. जर सरपंचाची थंयसर हे ना सायन ना की हे प्रोजेक्ट करपाचो पण तेंचे तरी कन्स्ट्रक्शन चालू आहा. सो दॅट मिन्स हे आपल्या खंय ना खंय आपल्या फायदे खातीर हे प्रोजेक्ट चालू करतात.
सध्याचो MLD आणि तिलारी प्रकल्प आणि तेतून हो प्रकल्प येता बैलपार जो अर्धो तिलारी प्रकल्पाचेर आसा. सो बैलपार प्रकल्प करतात जे अधिकारी असतात PWDचे किंवा इरिगेशन त्यांनी स्वतःक एक प्रश्न करपाचो की आमकां तिळारीचं पाणी जितकं मेळटा तितक्या पूर्ण क्षमतेचं पाणी ते सोडतात काय आमकां पेडणे तालुक्या खातीर ते तुला अर्धा पाणी बांद्याक वयता. सो अजून आमकां पूर्ण क्षमतेचं पाणी सोडूंक ना तरी असताना हो प्रकल्प उभा करता 27 कोटीचो. त्या प्रकल्पाचा म्हणजे टोटली त्या बैलापार नदीचेरच अवलंबून आसा. ता जर बैलापारचं पाणी काढून ह्या टँकात जर घेतला जाल्यार बैलापारची न्हंय सुकली. त्याचो परिणाम त्याचो भयानक स्थिती काय जातली हे सगळे ग्रामस्थ आम्ही भयभीत जाल्लो आसो. PWD कडे आम्ही डिबेट मागतो की बसा चर्चा करूया. वी लेट अस आर्ग्यू दिस मॅटर. तुम्ही खंयच्या आधाराचेर व्हडलो मोठो प्रकल्प बांधतात आणि पाणी येताला खंयसून.
Ashmita Polji for Herald TV.
Work of the Mopa Link Road going in full swing with heavy earth machinery undertaking digging of land along with installation of iron rods for the construction of pillars for the flyover. Meanwhile, the villagers have now approached NGT where they have filed 2 petitions including one for immediate stoppage of link road work. The other petition is based on the fact that government has not obtained environmental clearance for the Mopa Link Road.
Mopa Link Road work is going on in full swing with heavy earth machinery. Digging of land and installation of iron rods underway for construction of poles for flyover. Meanwhile, villagers have now approached NGT filing 2 petitions. Petition 1 is for immediate stoppage of link road work, while the second claiming the government is not obtained environmental clearance for the link road.
रोडाचे जे पळय प्रॉब्लेम म्हणजे लोकांक प्रॉब्लेम आसलेलो हो प्रोजेक्ट आणि लोकांनी जाय ते भशेन म्हटल्यार पंचायतीक शिटकावणी दिली, पंचायतीन स्टॉप ऑर्डर काडली, मागीर ताका स्टे ऑर्डर हाडली डायरेक्टर ऑफ पंचायतीन. अशे सगळे घडामोडी चालू जाले. पूण ज्या टायमार जे सरकार असता पळय ते सरकार जर फूल स्विंग सेंट्रल टू स्टेट मेरेन जर सगळे जर बागड बिल्ले जमीन खावपाचे आणि ते प्रोजेक्ट कितें कसिनो एअरपोर्ट एरो सिटी असे सगळे प्रोजेक्ट हाडपाचे तेंच्यांनी निश्चय केला जर तकलेन जाल्यार ते बारीक लोकांचे आयकपाचें ना हें कळोन चुकलां. म्हणजे ह्यान फुडें बारीक लोकांक ऑब्जेक्शन आनी कितें म्हणटा ते प्रोटेस्ट करपाची गरज ना. तेमी प्रोटेस्ट करा, ऑब्जेक्शन हाडा नाल्यार कोर्टान वचा. कळ्ळें न्हू. आमी तुमकां कशेंय चीट दितले आनी आमी कसलेय प्रोजेक्ट आहा ते हाडटले असो तो प्लॅन आहा ते गव्हर्मेंटाचो BJP गव्हर्मेंटाचो.
सध्या तुमचे कशें कितें जाता? तुमी NGTन वयता म्हण आयकलां.
सध्या आमी ऑलरेडी NGTन फायल केली. फायलिंग रजिस्टर जाले. आतां जाता तितले फास्ट बोर्डार येवपा खातीर आमचे एडवोकेट आहा पळय आनी एडवोकेटाची टीम ते आमी प्रयत्न चालू आहात. आनी आमी 2 पिटिशनां फायल केल्यात. एक एनवायरमेंट क्लियरन्स ना म्हणून तेंचे कडेन आनी दुसरी जी केल्या पळय ती इमिजिएटली स्टे मेळपा खातीर दुसरें हें पिटिशन फायल केलां.
It is Ashmita Polji for Herald TV.
After working tirelessly for 2 years during a deadly pandemic, and the contractual A&M nurses were shown the door as their contract ended, leaving them unemployed. The nurses were hired in October 2019 for a contractual period of 1 year. However, as the pandemic brought the entire healthcare system to its knees, more staff was needed. Hence, their contract kept renewing. But with the situation under control, these COVID warriors are left jobless.
After working for 2 years during COVID-19 pandemic, contractual A&M nurses were shown the door as their contract ended, leaving them unemployed. The nurses were hired in October 2019 for a contractual period of 1 year. However, as the pandemic swept the state, their contract was renewed due to shortage of staff. But with COVID under control, their contracts are not renewed. The nurses demand their jobs back as per the promise of the Health Minister, who assured contractual health workers a permanent job during the pandemic.
आम्ही नर्सिंग केला A&M नर्सिंग आणि फ्रॉम ऑक्टोबर 2019 आम्ही बॉन्ड सर्विसीसाक लागून जॉईन जाल्ली. बॉन्ड पिरियड आसता आमचो. सो इन मार्च कोविड येयलो तेन्नाच्यान आमचो कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट रिन्यू करीत आसा. एक्चुली कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट 1 इयराचो आसलो बॉन्ड आनी टील नाव आतां आमकां 4 एप्रील पर्यंत आमचो बॉन्ड रिन्यू केल्लो. आनी आतां सद्या आमकां घरा बसयला. आमचो बॉन्डाचें कांय सांगपूय बी ना. आमी हेज्या पयलीं 2-3 फावटी येवन विचारलें म्हणजे आमचो कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट रिन्यू जातलो काय ना. सो ते कांयच सांगना. ते म्हणटा की कोविडाक जेन्ना गरज आशिल्ली तेन्ना आमी तुमकां घेतलें, आतां गरज ना म्हणून. आमी हेज्या पयलीं लॅटरूय केल्लें, सो आजून आमकां कांय रिप्लायूय बीन येवना. आनी आतां आयज आमी परत येयल्या विचारपाक लागून की आमचें फुडें कितें जातलें तें, म्हणजे कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट रिन्यू करतले काय ना. आनी हेज्या पयलीं HMन आमकां स्टेटमेंट दिलो की कोणी कोविडाक काम केला तांकां फिक्स जॉब दितले आनी कोणाक घरा कडेन बसोवचें ना म्हणून. बट आयज तशें आमची परिस्थिती ना. आयज आमी घरात बसलेली आसा आनी कांय एक्शनूय बीन घेवना कोणी. टोटल आमी 3 बॅची आसा. बट आतां सद्या आमी प्रेजेंट 2 बॅची आसा. टोटल 61 आसा.
The heritage building of the Department of Social Welfare in Panjim is in dire need of attention. Although there is a risk of the building collapsing, the employees still clock in for work in the 110-year-old building. The Social Welfare building poses a danger to the employees and public visitors. Deputy Secretary Taha Haziq has informed the media that owing to the heritage status of the building, relocating is more convenient. Haziq said he has had to also bring up this issue to the attention of concerned authorities and the PWD department.
With cracks on the walls and floor, the Department of Social Welfare in Panjim is in dire need of attention. The 110-year-old building could collapse any day.
This building is almost 110 years old, right? This complex, right? And we are trying our level best to get a new place. So let's see.
So how long it is? It has been said that you will be getting new building for a very long time. So what is the
I will not be able to answer that.
So how it's very risky to see.
It is. You're right. Because still but we are trying our level best to get a good place for us and public both. Because see, this is a public oriented office. So ekdam interior mein bhi jagah leke there is no use. We need a place jahan pe public also can reach and we also could have. But we are continuously in touch with authorities, and I believe very soon we should have something for this.
Any identified places?
चल रहा है. There are some places which we have already identified, but we will tell you all very shortly.
इसके renovation के बारे में कुछ?
No, it's a very heritage kind of a place. Now, if we go to renovate this, it will be difficult for us to keep the heritage kind of a thing. So that's the reason either we shift from here or something else.
नहीं, मतलब ये जो खराब हो चुका है, टूट चुका है, तो उसको थोड़ा सा.
That also we are in touch with PWD, right? And they will be giving us the estimates and everything also.
So PWD के तरफ से कोई inspection के लिए आया है?
Yes, already done.
Okay.
Already done.
क्योंकि कभी आए थे sir last?
Before the code, I believe. I don't remember it properly, but it is very well going on. Okay. Even our director, we have already spoken to our higher ups also. Everybody know, and we are absolutely, we'll see to it that we will be having some better place.
Okay. In your town only or?
We will be trying that.
ये कब तक हो सकता है?
I cannot say that now, but as soon as possible.
क्योंकि ये
it is deliberating.
हाँ, यहाँ पर बैठना स्टाफ के लिए बहुत ही रिस्की है.
So it is risky for everybody, but we are trying our level best. We are trying our level best to get a better place. We just cannot think about ourselves. So दोनों चीजें होनी है सर. So वो हिसाब से ही जगह. There are some places we have identified. Formalities है चीजें उसको थोड़ा टाइम लगता है.
कितना प्लेस चाहिए पड़ेगा आपको इसके लिए?
Around 1000 square meters.
1000 square meters.
Opposition leader Michael Lobo has said that benefits under widow pension, single woman scheme, senior citizen scheme and special children scheme have not been dispersed for 3.5 months. He said the benefits should be dispersed on the 1st of each month. He argued that the expenditure of poor households is dependent on that money. If the money does not come, then the poor have to default, he stated. 3,000 beneficiaries were not given benefits due to a wrong survey by the Goa Electronics Limited, Michael stated. Now, benefits of 50% of these people have been restarted.
Welfare benefits were not given to the beneficiaries for 3.5 months, says Michael Lobo. Benefits should be disbursed on the first of each month. 3,000 beneficiaries were not given benefits due to wrong survey by Goa Electronics Limited, says Michael Lobo.
एवरी मंथ म्हाका दिसता 1 तारीख जाले पयशे अकावंटान येवपाक जाय कित्याक हे लोक जे आहा कोण हे पयशे मागल्या आदीसून पयशे रिसीव करता आनी हे लोक मागता हे गरीब लोक. दीस इज विडो पेन्शन, मागीर सिंगल वुमन जे आहा, मागीर स्पेशल चिल्ड्रन और वी कॉल दॅम हँडिकॅप्ड भुरगीं जी आहा आनी सिनियर सिटीजन हे पयशे एवरी मंथ येवपाक जाय बिकॉज वीथ दीस मनी दे प्लॅन द होल मंथ. आख्खो म्हयन्याचो जो प्लॅनिंग आहा ह्या 2,500, 3,000, 3,500 अशें येता ते. हँडिकॅप मनशाक, स्पेशल चायल्ड तांकां 3,500 येता, कोणाक 3,000 येता, कोणाक 2,500 येता. आनी हे जे पयशे आहा जो तर तांकां एक 8 दीस चुकत जाल्यार तेंचे सगळे चुकता. तेंचे दूदकाराचे पयशे दिवप चुकता, तांकां पोसारकाराचे पयशे दिवप चुकता, तांकां दोतोराक कडेन गेल्ले आनी दोतोराचे सगळा जी फार्मास आहा ती फार्मासीचे पयशे जे दिवपाचे आहा ते चुकता. म्हणजे सगळे कडेन ते चुकत वयता, म्हणजे ना म्हणून म्हणचें पडटा तांकां वचून, कित्याक ते हे पयशाचेर तेंचो आख्खो म्हयनो चलता. आनी त्या खातीर आमी हिंगासर आयज येयल्ले आहा. अब केदारूय आमच्या वांगडा येयल्लो आहा, काँग्रेस पक्षाचे वतीन येयल्ले आहा आमी, प्लस एज अ लिडर ऑफ ऑपोजिशन सगळे गोंयकार जे आयज 3.5 म्हयने जाले रावल्या पयशांक. जानेवारी, फेब्रुवारी, मार्च आनी हो एप्रिलाचो आयज 18 तारीख जाली, म्हणजे 3.5 म्हयने जाले पयशे येवंक ना. आनी तेजे पयलीं अरावंड 3,000 बेनिफिशरीज जेंकां पयशे येताले ते जेलान खंय तरी नेगेटीव रिपोर्ट धरून बंद केल्या. ते तेंच्यांनी आतां खंय आमी आदीं तांकां सांगलेलें, हांव जेन्ना मिनिस्टर आसलो पळय तेन्नासून तेंचो सर्वे चालू आसलो. आतां खंय तेणें 50% चालू केल्या अशें म्हणटात, म्हणजे 50% एप्रूव केला, तेंच्या अकावंटान अजुनूय पयशे येवंक ना. तेणी वचून सर्वे केल्या, जेलान सर्वे केली ती रॉंग जाली. म्हणजे जेल कितें करता, आपल्याक जाय तेन्ना वयता, ते मनशाच्या घरात पावना, नॉट अवेलेबल, नॉट फावंड, एड्रेस रॉंग अशें म्हणून कितें तरी घालता आनी तांकां दिता ते. म्हणजे दॅट मनी इज इमिडिएटली स्टॉप्ड. अशे 3,000 गोंयच्या लोकांचे पयशे हेंच्यांनी बंद केले. आनी म्हाका दिसता की सरकारान हेचेर एक थिंक टँक करपाची गरज आहा. म्हणजे एक बरे कोण हुशार लोक आहा तांकां घालपाची गरज आहा आनी एक मेकॅनिझम काडपाची गरज आहा. तेंचो स्टाफ आसता, तलाटी आहा, सेक्रेटरी आहा, पंचायतीचो सरपंच आहा, मेंबर आहा, हांकां सगल्यांक घेवन एक कमिटी काडूंक जाता आनी प्रत्येक पंचायत लेवलाचेर एक कमिटी जाता आनी दे आर सर्टिफाईंग दॅट दीस पर्सन इज देर, दॅट दीस पर्सन इज अलायव. लायफ सर्टिफिकेट जी म्हणटात ते की मनीस आहा हो ना, ह्या एड्रेसार रावता हो ना.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more news alerts, please follow us on Heraldo on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.